Tune in to the Dr. Bob Martin Show. From erectile dysfunction to eczema, heartburn to headaches, carpal tunnel to how to lower cholesterol drug-free. Sunday mornings at 10 on Talk 1470 WNN.
If you suffer from excruciating back pain, do not have surgery. Call Dr. Fernando Ranella, MD, and ask him about the new ozone therapy and how it can eliminate your back pain once and for all. End your suffering today. Call Dr. Fernando Ranella, the Center for Back Pain Management, 561-819-6325. That's 561-819-6325 or injectpainaway.com.
Times are tough, and right now those in the commercial world know that being heard via advertisements is the name of the game. AmpSquare.tv understands how important advertisement is and is proud to express that it's truly the only plugged-in internet television production company on the market. Amp2.tv live streams all their shows across all the major selling markets in the U.S. and abroad. Call them at 866-224-5422. The AmpSquare.tv library allows productions to be seen over and over again, making commercial platforms more usable. Call 866-224-5422. Toll free 866-224-5422. Amp2.tv, the first and only internet television network that's truly plugged in. 866-224-5422. That's AMP2.TV. The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors. Well, it's 1 o'clock and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. The team is ready to serve you a huge portion of fun for lunch. So let's break open the lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought, take a seat in the Brooklyn Cafe, and get ready to enjoy the humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of feel-good and happy soup to help your day go by easier and enjoy your break with others around you. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or dream making. It's the feel-good food you need to help that bagel go down nice and smoothly. If you have a story to share, anything that happened at work or play, a movie review, a restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll-free 888-565-1470 right now. So sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe and let Dawn and Freddie S. get your happy juices flowing.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe TV. And I'm your host this evening, Dr. Brasilia Lazari. I own a beautiful med spa in downtown Boca Raton, Brasilia Integrative Anti-Aging Center. And what we're an integrative wellness facility. And what does that mean? What that means is that it integrates East versus West. And what we do in our practice is really facilitate health on an overall level. And so we're going to talk about that this evening. We have a lot of fun tips to talk about this evening. And today, I'm a Boca chick, and I came in with my red face. Most of us Boca chicks will never go out after they've done a procedure. And I'm going to talk about that procedure because I'm going to tell you the major benefits. It's what the celebrities are using out there today. And you'll be pretty surprised and pleased to hear what some of the results are. So just a little bit on my practice. I've been at the Boca Raton Integrative Anti-Aging Center for about 11 years at that location. We're right next to Lemongrass. And we're integrative wellness center in the sense that I employ MDs. We have 2 MDs on staff. We have a DO. We have a nurse practitioner. We have a physician assistant. We have massage therapists, acupuncturists, estheticians, laser. We have it all under one roof. What does that mean? That means that's that entire facility, an entire beautiful wealth and healing center. And I say wealth because health is your wealth. And I'm always big on that. Under one roof, we do everything under one roof, and all the symptomology, any tests that we have or that you bring to us, essentially will be taken care of under one roof for your entire family. So I treat patients from babies all the way to my eldest patient is 98 years old. And they know that they're in good hands with us. I mean, some of the labs that we do we do neurotransmitter testing. Patients that are depressed, patients that have bipolar syndrome, patients that have PTSD. I mean, and the list goes on and on. We can find out what's going on with your brain. Your neurotransmitters have excitatory and inhibitory neurotransmitters. So we need to custom that and say, okay, which one is higher, which one is lower. And then there's the therapy to do that. So we have functional medicine. So functional medicine is a guided and regulated highest grade of medical nutraceuticals on the market. And what that does is it helps to restore the imbalance. But I have something even better for you. IV therapy. I mean, it's out there. Everyone knows about it. It is amazing. It's systemic. So IV therapy stands for infusion therapy, where we give you the proper nutrients right through your veins, infused into your veins. And so what that does is being systemic, meaning that you're receiving 99% of that infusion and immediate delivery to the body. So what does that do? So as we were on the topic of neurotransmitter health, we can help restore that. A lot of the B vitamins are very important for nerve conduction, for the nervous system, for neurotransmitter repair, for energy. I mean, it goes on, the list goes on and on. We infuse high dose vitamin C. We give you zinc. Zinc is another very important vitamin. It's a cofactor for hormones. So it's super important to have zinc in your body if you're looking at hormone therapy. We're going to talk about that tonight because we got a nice night tonight just to really talk about you and your health and what's really going on and how you can really get to that level of optimal health. In my practice, we have our vision, our mission, and our purpose. So my vision is to restore your health to a harmonious balance. So, but what is our mission? How do we get there? Our mission is essentially to really restore. How do we get to the root level of what's going on in your body? And not only just getting to the root level, because we don't Band-Aid everything. I'm coming from the allopathic world. I know what that's like. I worked at hospitals with surgeons. But how do we get to the root of our problem? We do that in many ways. That's why I'm an integrative wellness facility. But what we also do is we call it the anatomy of transformation. Anatomy of transformation. I repeat that. What we do is we restore the mind, body, and soul because they're all together. And I say that because on the medical term, if you're having issues, I'm going to throw out GI issues, gastrointestinal issues. Do we know that our gut literally has a brain? And so 70% or more, the neurotransmitters are produced in your gut. So there's a biofeedback system that occurs. So when you're having issues with your gut, guess what it's affecting? Your brain. So we can help restore that. Some of the other labs that we do are the micronutrient panels. So let's say you're coming in and you're feeling ill, you may be nutrient deficient, whatever that may look like. We have a test that can show all the vitamins that are crucial for your body to show whether you're deficient or not, your antioxidants, your amino acids. We can test for all of that. We can test your neurotransmitters and see exactly where your deficiencies are or your imbalances are. We also do a regular chem panel that basically shows your lipoproteins, your thyroid hormone, your hormone marker. We show genetic markers. We show your liver, which is very important. We'll talk about liver in a little bit. Your kidneys and your vitamins. Very, very important. We also do another test that's called pharmacogenomics. Pharmacogenomics is getting out there more. And so basically what pharmacogenomics testing is that through your DNA, we do a swab of your buccal cheek inside your cheek, and it really tells me what your body is having intolerances to or cannot accept as far as medication is concerned. Do you know that people die every day from medication contraindication or medication interaction? There's an actual test out there, people, that actually can tell you what medication your body is adverse to. That's a test that we offer, and that's huge because a lot of patients are on statin medications for cholesterol, and it may not be doing them so well. So it really behooves someone to, and guess what? Insurance covers that. That's a big plus. Why not do it? It really behooves you to see exactly what your body's tolerating. And, it's important because as we go on, we want anti-aging, and that's why I named anti-aging. We want true anti-aging. How do we get true anti-aging? So anti-aging is just a way of finding out what's going on within your body, fixing those issues in a natural way. And we have both. We have, if there's, I believe that there's medication that's needed, and I'm going to talk about that. I say my son's 24 years old, and he's temporarily diabetic type 1. I claim that for him because I don't claim him having diabetes. And so what happens is he needs his insulin. But there's ways that you can help really maintain an optimal level of health. And if you're diabetic type 2, you have really good chances of beating that and not having that anymore. So we're going to go on and we're going to talk a little bit about that this evening. We just started. I've thrown out a lot already. So I'm going to kind of customize, where I'm going because I really have a lot of information to share this evening with everyone. And at the end, we'll open up for some calls. And I'm going to keep checking my time because I know we have to have some commercial breaks out there. But we're going to start off with hormone therapy, which is a big, big topic today. Because guess what? 10 out of 10 women go into menopause and 10 out of 10 men go into andropause. That's 100%. So wouldn't you think that's kind of an issue? Because oftentimes people aren't understanding what's going on in their body. What's happening to me? I don't feel good. I'm going crazy, or I'm feeling like I'm so irritable. There's so many symptoms. And we save marriages in our office. We have couples that come in. They just are not feeling that love with one another. So let's talk about sex, guys. Let's talk about it. It is a big topic because sex is crucial. Well, we're not talking about the intimate sex. We're talking about your sex hormones. You thought we were going to get into some naughty stuff. Not tonight. But we're talking about your sex hormones and basically how to restore those hormones. The first thing you need to do is find out what levels they're at. So you take a test and you see exactly where your hormones are. So you're looking at your three main sex hormones are progesterone, estrogen, and testosterone. Men and women produce all three hormones. Now, what happens, everyone's different as we go into our stage of life at different ages, but they start to decline and they decline rapidly and they don't restore at that point. So how do we get to the point of restoring and getting back to that vitalness, that health, that happiness, that drive that you once had and now starting to decline? So there's many different ways. And we also look at precursors to hormones. That's important, guys. It's not just looking at the actual hormone. We want to see the precursor, the one hormone, that's actually making that hormone. So we look at that as well. We look at your adrenal glands. That's why we look at your thyroid stimulating hormone. We talk about certain supplements. Zinc is super important for thyroid stimulating hormone. And guess what? If that's not done, if that's not producing correctly, it creates low testosterone. So simple things like that are easy tweaks to help restore the hormones. But getting back to fixing the deficiencies. So at Brasilia Integrative Anti-Aging Center, what we do is we help see exactly what that pattern is, the symptomology of the patient, because everyone's different. We don't treat everyone as a cookie cutter in our practice. Every patient is individualized with their customization of what exactly their needs are based on their labs and based on how they're feeling. So when someone comes to me, I will draw the labs and then we're going into an hour consultation on their labs. Our labs are like 14 pages. That's how thorough they are. And we're really going over. It's an educational process for that patient because we're showing them exactly what's going on in their body. And sometimes we're dealing with 4 and 5 different labs that I'm reviewing because when they come into our practice, they see how many different labs we offer. And so they're like, I want that lab. But we do the food intolerance testing. We'll talk about weight loss in a minute. But food is thy medicine. And oftentimes patients are coming in feeling so terrible, and it's based on the foods that they're eating. And so once we figure out what foods their body's intolerant to, because their immune system's creating an antibody, we eliminate those foods and they start healing. It's amazing how you can feel when you eat the right foods. We know that, but it's hard to put that into perspective when you don't know what foods to eliminate. So we basically give you all the tools to get that going. So when we're dealing back to, the hormone situation, when we're dealing with hormones, we say, okay, let's get on the right supplements. That's why I have my own line, and you'll see it in front of you. We have something called Male Sex. So let's put there we go. Male Sex is really important because it really helps to rejuvenate the male, give them that sense of vigor that they're needing. We have nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a vasodilation. It really helps that pathway. We have what we call testosterone boost, and testosterone boost is really important because some patients don't want to go into another route, which is bioidenticals, which we're going to go to in a second and talk about that. They want to go holistic. They want to try the natural way, and everyone's different across the board. That's why we offer the two roads, so to speak, and both are very, very good. And so basically what this natural route does is it helps to restore your natural hormone cycle. So it'll help you raise your natural testosterone by way of giving you that vigor, by giving you that way of vasodilation, by giving you the cofactors. And so you start to feel that process starting to kind of build up in your body, and you feel fantastic. Now let's take that to the other side of the coin. And a patient comes into me and we're looking at their labs and they're so low that even some of the markers aren't tested. So for instance, if we're looking at testosterone, because we're talking about testosterone here, we have total testosterone and we have free testosterone. If they're so low in testosterone, the free testosterone can't even be calculated. At that point, I'm going to suggest bioidenticals, which we also do in our practice. So we have RMDs on staff that basically we will give them what we call a natural bioidentical. So we do testosterone pellets. Testosterone pellets are fantastic for both men and women. They're implanted in the glute or sometimes in the men in the flank area. And what that does is it really helps for your body to have a slow release. So a slow release is very helpful to the body because it's not a crash. With the injections of testosterone, goes into your body, it climaxes, and then it comes back down, and then you have to give your shot every week. There's one insertion, which is the pellets. For men, it lasts about 6 months. For women, men are like 6 to 8 months, and women 4 to 6 months. One time, not having to do anything. Great for the body, slow release. They feel amazing. And that's why I say we save marriages, because when couples come in and they do whatever therapy that works for them, they start to feel the love and the passion in life again because they're feeling good. Their hormones start to kind of increase and they're starting to feel that sexual passion that they once lost, not because maybe they didn't want to, but because of chemistry. And that's just pure physiology. And that's why people come to us, because we help them in that capacity. That requires help. Either you do a natural or you do, a testosterone, a bioidentical. And we also offer the transdermal creams as well. So, testosterone therapy is amazing because it really, really restores the body. I mean, you were talking about cofactors and vitamins and stuff like that. You would be surprised. And, you see on TV, don't take vitamins or what have you. If you're not having the ultimate diet, and I'm talking about eating 20 fruits and vegetables a day, which I'm sure, the average person doesn't. I mean, I don't. I'm honest. I eat a good share of it, but I'm not eating 20 a day to get all those antioxidants and what they call ORAC value, oxygen radical absorbency capacity, because that's what they're looking at. What are you going to do? You got to stay healthy and maintain that health. So then you go into what we call the natural supplementation. And that's why I love functional medicine because it's natural and it's the highest grade. So it's free of soy, free of yeast, free of everything. I mean, there's no fillers in there. It's really a very, very pure line. All right, now, So we've had a lot of information. We're ready to go for a commercial, and I'll see you back in a few.
Take a holistic approach to well-being at Briselia Med Spa.
Relax and breathe while breathing in the benefits of salt in our invigorating Salt Oasis. The Salt Suite of Boca Raton and Delray Beach provides 100% natural treatment for sinus, respiratory, and skin conditions. From the adult relaxation lounge to a children's playroom, salt therapy opens up sinuses, lungs, and flushes out allergens and pollutants for all ages. Give us a call at 561-288-0481 or 561-316-7258. Mention the Brooklyn Cafe Show to receive one free session. Contact the Salt Suite of Boca Raton or Delray Beach to book your appointment. thesaltsuite.com. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Don and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Don and Freddie S.
Well, welcome back to the Brooklyn Cafe TV, and we're going to be opening it up for questions in a little bit. That phone number is 888-565-1470, and we're on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV, so definitely like that page and you know, basically go on. And in a few minutes, we're going to go into the calls. I just want to kind of wrap up a few topics that I wanted to really talk about today. And one was the introduction of me with my rosy red face today. And I came on just like this to basically show a little bit of the services that we offer, which is a huge technique today. It's called the PRP with micro needling. So what does that mean? It's the latest and the greatest craze that's out there right now. Very, very popular among the celebrities. And basically what it is, it's an anti-aging rejuvenation for the face. It actually, PRP started out for pain management. And basically what it did was it helped alleviate a lot of pain in areas, joint, lower back, wherever that may be. And what it does is it aggregates all the platelets, which are growth and healing factors in an area to help heal an area. So imagine putting that back into the face. And that's what I have. And that's why I said I'm a Boca chick out here with my rosy red face, because us Boca chicks, we get our stuff done, but we don't let anybody see it. We just come out looking beautiful. Well, I'm out here to say I'm proud of everything that we do in our practice. We do such an amazing job. All my practitioners are amazing. And basically what I've done today is called microneedling. Okay, so microneedling is a technique that basically resurfaces by way of creating micro channels into the skin. And by way of creating micro channels, we're infusing stem cells. So PRP, we draw your blood, we separate, we have a special centrifuge for that. We separate your platelets from your plasma. And then we're re-infusing your plasma into your skin. What that does is it creates a matrix of collagen, because remember, they're growth and healing factors. So if we were to look at skin that's wrinkled, it kind of has like deviations underneath the skin. And when we create that matrix of collagen, all of that starts to bring those wrinkles back up. So what it does is it helps to tighten the skin. It helps to minimize the fine lines and wrinkles. You start to see a lot of tightening everywhere, and the resurfacing of the skin is beautiful. I just had this done in my practice today at 4 o'clock. So I have some redness. This is about as red as we're going to get. So you can see I'm on radio here talking. I'm not with a blown up face and bruising all over the place. And this redness will go away by this evening. And then what happens is that circulation, what we have cell turnover. And so that cell turnover starts to produce amazing matrix of collagen within the skin. Guess what? No surgeries. When you come into my practice, hopefully everybody will start coming in because they're so amazed. We have pictures of the beauty that we see. We start to tighten up different areas. And so we take it even a step further. And women that want to start tightening up this area or the neck area, a lot of women really, want to see, we have hyperpigmentation going on into the skin. The décolleté area, they have some wrinkling or what we call crinkling in the skin. We start to restore that area. We also do the aesthetics as well. So I have my master injector who's amazing, and she does Kybella for the neck. We do all sorts of Botox or Dysport fillers. And there's different fillers today because it's age appropriate. People aren't recognizing that. We have a call coming in. So here, Jojo. Hi, Jojo. This is Dr. Brasilia on the air. How can I help you today?
Hi, Dr. Brasilia. How are you?
Very well, thank you. And yourself?
I'm good, thank you. I just have a quick question. I'm listening to you. Do you take insurance, like for the medical, when you do all that testing that you do?
Yes, we're an out-of-network provider. So for medical testing, yes, we do take insurance for that.
Okay, that's fabulous. I have some high blood pressure, and I'd like to maybe get some tests. And I was told I need enzymes. And, you go to the vitamin store and stuff. You don't know what you really need.
Exactly. It can be cumbersome when you go out there and really, try to figure out what your body needs. And that's what even the micronutrient test is covered by insurance. So we can tell you exactly what your body needs and go from there and give you the right amount, because I have patients coming in with bags of supplements, and it's it's really an overload in the body sometimes. And what we do is we make it easy, and we tell you what time, how you take the vitamin, and what time you take the vitamin actually makes a difference. So we plan that out for you, and we put it down for you.
Oh, that would be great. I actually live in Melbourne Beach, but I do have a home in South Florida.
Excellent.
So I'll try to arrange. I'll take your number and maybe make an appointment when I'm down there, because I would love to do that.
Perfect. Yeah, our phone number is 561-353.
Hold on, grab a pen. Hold on, say that again.
So that's 561.
Are you there?
353.
Okay.
2265. So let me repeat that. 561-353-2265.
I got it. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Look forward to seeing you.
Yes, you will. Have a great evening.
You as well. Take care. Any other callers? All right. So basically going back into the aesthetics, we basically do a lot of different fillers because it's age appropriate. So we want to make sure that you're looking the best with respect to any of the aesthetics. We also do another technique that's out there that's amazing. It's called threading. And that's something that's my personal specialty. where I'm literally threading and just lifting and tightening. If anyone could see out there, kind of looks like this. We start to tighten that area without surgery. Did you hear that? Non-surgery, non-surgical procedures. So basically what the threading does is it starts to lift and tighten the skin. And you can do that anywhere in your body. And actually that technique has been around for some time. It was finally FDA approved in the States a couple of years ago. And it's an amazing technique with beautiful, beautiful results. So we do a lot of aesthetics because your goal, our mission, and actually it was interesting because I wanted to say what our purpose was. And I left that out. I was going to talk about it towards the end, but I'll bring it in now. The purpose is to create raving fans. Why? Because when you have raving fans, they're out there talking about your spa and really showing the beauty that they're feeling on the outside, because beauty is inside and outside. So if you're looking great on the outside, you're feeling good on the inside, because also we're taking care of that. We have that covered in our practice as well. So we really, really focus on doing an amazing job for everyone, because everyone needs to feel good. We have a lot of stress going on today in this world. And so when someone comes into the door, I'm treating them as their family. They're getting a hug. And when they're going, when they're leaving, it's not one of those offices where it's completely sterile and you're just like, oh gosh, I'm in a doctor's office. No, you're feeling a very zen environment, because that's so important to me. The moment you walk through that door, that you're already feeling that healing capacity kind of streaming through your body. So that's kind of one of our missions and our goals at a Brazilian Med Spa. Some of the other services that we offer are acupuncture. We do quite a bit of massage therapy. We have an amazing technique for with fascia blasting, getting rid of fat and cellulite in hard to reach areas. We do a lot of weight loss. As a matter of fact, this Thursday we have an amazing seminar going on weight loss, where I'm taking care of the physiology part of things, and Phil Kaplan, my partner, who is a fitness and health expert in the field of weight loss, is joining me, and we're really putting on an amazing seminar. He really gets into the mind and the body aspect of how to lose weight, and he has this amazing 21-day program that really, and I've seen his patients, and that's why, his clients, that's why I said, oh, no, we have to do something together where they're really losing weight, and guess what? Keeping it off. So between supplements, because we offer a 7-day detox to really restore your liver, because guess what? Yeah, that's where your fat burning hormones are stored. That's where livers produce. That's where cholesterol is produced, and hormones are metabolized through. So we really got to get into that liver pathway, that methylation process. We help you get into that and help you to lose the weight. So this Thursday at Brasilia Integrative Anti-Aging Center, which is at 101 Plaza Real South, in that Suite G in Boca Raton, right in the Royal Palm Meisner Park area, at 6:30 this evening. And I'll just throw out my phone number again. It's 561-353-2265. So give us a call, and basically you're going to be happy when you kind of see, what we have to offer. We have quite a bit of promotions going on. We try to do different promotions all the time, seasonal, basically offering within the aesthetics. We have different types of peels. So for Christmas, we have the cranberry peels, and for October, we do the pumpkin peels. We do quite a bit of aesthetics in the office, and so within our promotion right now, we're offering this PRP microneedling special for $8.99. If you go out there, you'll see it's a lot more expensive. We're offering it, and then we have a package of 3, which we do for $2,500, which saves you a couple of $100 in basically in the treatment. So that's a really good deal. I know that some of our other deals, we're doing our IV therapy on Wednesdays. We're offering 20% off. IV therapy is amazing. Like, I have this brochure here. Well, it's not a brochure. It's kind of a flyer. We do performance hydration. We do the Liquilift, which is amazing for aesthetics. We do the Myers cocktail, which is the base. We do what we call natural defense. If you're sick, we can get you right out of that sickness. If you come quickly to us, we do a high-dose vitamin C, zinc, lysine. We have what we call the Fountain of Youth. We customize our IVs. We have the hangover cure. Well, they can't take over, but we have the hangover. We can get you out of a hangover. So if you're drinking, you know where to come to, right? It's called Brasilia Integrative Anti-Aging Center. And we have what we call we have glutathione. Glutathione is your body's largest antioxidant, amazing to restore the body. We treat a lot of patients with fibromyalgia, Parkinson's. You can see a lot of the trembling that they often exhibit with Parkinson's. It starts to kind of really slow down and even stop to certain degrees. And we see a lot of great benefits with that. So IV therapy is used across the board for athletes, for hormones, for energy, for feeling well. We talk about the Liquifit Lift. We can do biotin in your IV therapy for hair, skin, and nails at higher doses. And that's the benefit of having an IV therapy, is that we can put in a higher doses of the vitamins in there, and a lot of different vitamins, and your body it bypasses the gastric system. So it actually is systemic, as I mentioned earlier, and so you're receiving 99% of that. Oftentimes when you're taking a supplement, and we have something called malabsorption, or some patients have a leaky gut syndrome, your body's not absorbing that supplement. So you're essentially, it's almost very minimal that you're absorbing, and sometimes, unfortunately, can be a waste in the body. So we love IV therapy because we're getting a good 98 to 99% in your body to help restore. And so we do a lot of gut repair. I have supplements for gut repair. We have a great favorite. It's called Espresso Greens. First thing in the morning. So how about you have your phytonutrient energy and you want to have that coffee, but guess what? I'm trying to balance you out. I'm trying to create more alkalinity in the body, and there's too much acidity with that coffee. That's where this guy comes in. It's called Espresso Greens, one of my favorites in my practice. And what this is a phytonutrient energy drink. It has digestive enzymes in there. It has fiber. It has fruits and vegetables. So remember that ORAC value that I told you about earlier, which stands for oxygen radical absorbency capacity. That means you're getting a full spectrum of your vitamins by way of by way of your fruits and vegetables. So you're getting that full scale in here. And guess what? There's some espresso in here without the acidity. So now you have this gust of energy, great for morning to get up and go. If you're ready to go to the gym, this is a great phytonutrient energy drink. What I do, my favorite, we also have our clean proteins. We have vegan protein blends in our office. I add 1 scoop of that into my protein blend, and we have some other stuff. We do MCT oil as well, and some other ingredients in there, and you have a really, really nice, energy drink to catch you going in the morning. And then basically a couple of things here on our list just to kind of go down a little bit of what we were talking about. So just, as a recap, because I want to open it up also for questions and give that time to really, answer any questions that anyone has out there. So if anyone has questions, please call 888-565-1470, or you can go on Facebook and look up the Brooklyn Cafe TV, like us, and you can see the live stream on there as well. Basically, recapping everything that we do. As an integrative wellness center, it is the most healing, the most gratifying feeling to see someone actually get healed, because we are becoming the primary care physicians because they've been to every specialist and essentially with every test under the sun, but with no results. And so they come in to us with all these results, and we put it together. We piecemeal it. We put all the pieces of the puzzle together, and we help restore the body, which is what I said was our mission, helping restore the body. So our vision is helping to restore your body to a harmonious balance, and our mission was getting to the root. What's really going on inside your body without all these different, pieces of all the puzzle? What do you do with them? What vitamins? We just had JoJo call in and it can be cumbersome. I go to the vitamin store. I don't know what to get. What does my body need? Let's take the guesswork out of all of that. We can help restore that. And again, we do take health insurance. We're out of network, so we'll verify that insurance for us. And we'll get back in a few minutes. We're going to go for a commercial break.
Take a holistic approach to well-being at Briselia Med Spa. Boca Raton's newest clinic providing top-notch traditional Oriental medicine. Dr. Briselia Lazari is a fully licensed, board-certified doctor of naturopathy, Oriental medicine, and acupuncture, and takes a natural approach to treating the entire family. Briselia Med Spa also offers full spa services. Briselia Med Spa. Boca Raton's new loss facials and rejuvenation treatments to restore your youthful appearance. Call today for a free consultation.
The Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000 square foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074.
Take a holistic approach to well-being.
What
at
is
Briselia Med Spa.
Debersize? With
Boca
over
Raton's
25
newest
years of
clinic
personal
providing
training
top-notch
experience and workout techniques, Deb Varsalone invites you to Debersize. Debersize comes to you from the privacy of your own home or group training facility. Debersize can meet your individual fitness needs, offering one-on-one, non-impact resistance training, post-surgical strengthening to higher level boot camp and weight training. Debersize will meet your personal fitness goals at any age. Contact Deb at 561-307-9283. Schedule an initial consultation and get ready for a stronger, healthier you. 561-307-9283. Add that extra wow factor to your home or office wastebaskets with designer liners. Designer liners will turn an everyday home item into the pinnacle of decor at an affordable price. Available in a variety of prints from polka dots, zigzags to paisley. Dare to dream bigger with custom designer liners for your charity fundraiser or a company logo. Reusable as basket decor liners or gift bags, and made in the USA. Designer liners will enhance any home or office. Get yours today at designerliners.com or wastebaskets.com. That's designerliners with an S.com. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Don and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome back to the Brooklyn Cafe TV After Hours, and I'm your host this evening, Dr. Briselia Lazari. My beautiful practice is Brasilia Integrative Anti-Aging Center, and we've been really talking a lot about true health, true anti-aging. We even have a test I even forgot to mention. We have a test called telomere testing. Telomere is basically your chromosomes and the end cap of it that starts to fray, and that's basically what tells you the longevity of your life. Some people say, I don't want to know what that is, but we can basically assess, what the longevity of your life is. So let's talk about what it looks like coming into Brasilia Integrative Anti-Aging Center, because we offer so many different things. When you come in, we have a full retail line and aesthetics line. And so I'm going to take the guesswork out. Basically, how it works is you can either call us at 561-353-2265 and schedule a complimentary consultation. Well, I'll meet with you for 15 minutes and I'll go over a little bit of what your chief complaint is. And then at that point, I assess what your needs are as far as lab tests and so on and so forth, because basically there's so many tests that we do based on your symptomology of what you've written on your intake form. I will go over what I would recommend would be the best for you. And then at that point, we may have rescheduled that visit, because I often do fasting labs, and you'll come back in, get the lab work done, and then you revisit our practice in about a week's time to review all those labs. At that point, that's where I basically put an entire protocol together for you. and assess which therapies are going to be the ones that are needed based on what your labs are telling us. So we really make it simple. Again, we do take health insurance. We're out of network, so we verify your insurance. We tell you what your coverage is within our practice. And from there, we then start to say, where do we need to fill in the gaps? Okay. And when we look at that, we make it simple because we have such a beautiful line, but we do have quite a bit of products when you come into the practice. So even when we're doing gut repair, and gut repair is important for me, GI work, because that essentially is your immune system. So we start to repair the gut. So if someone comes in with a whole host of issues that we're dealing with, I break it down into phases. And that's important because you can't overload the body. The body's already overloaded. That's why you came in. And so what we do is we break it down to phases and we start to repair systems first. And then you start to get energy. And then you start to feel better. And then we'll work on a separate phase because now the healing process has been initiated. And that's basically how I work. And it's been very effective for me. I've been in practice for over 15 years now. I've been in medicine for over 20 years, lecturing. I do a lot of lecturing everywhere. For me, education is key to find out what's going on inside your body, and really not just finding out, but understanding that as well. We have, and that's why I've developed such beautiful lines. We have a product called Gluten Support. A lot of patients out there have gluten issues, and if that's not taken care of, it can lead to celiac disease, which is quite difficult. We have what we call thyroid support. Okay, thyroid support is really important because we need to nurture the thyroid, and we have glandulars in here. We have something called adrenal support. Patients are on high end. They're stressed out to the max. We're working 2 jobs and dealing with children and families, and it can be quite stressful. And so we know stress can lead to a lot of ailments. We don't want that. So how can we just really be proactive instead of reactive? It's another thing I work on with my patients. That's why I say anatomy of transformation. I work on the mind, the body, and the soul. I really want to get the mind right. We create affirmations with patients to really help them. I deal with a whole host of patients. We don't really have a specialty. We really treat everyone. So for me, it is important that the mindset is right. So we work on that. And we help you to really put it all together so it's cohesive for you. And you really can see the difference. You know, we talked yesterday, we were on the radio show, and we talked about diabetes and so many things that you can do to really help metabolize your blood sugars naturally. Sometimes you need medication, so we have to assess where that's at. There's so many different areas of natural medicine that people just aren't aware of because the doctors aren't, their primary doctors aren't aware of that as well. But there's a whole world of that out there. So that's what we do in our practice, and that is my sole specialty. And then, we talked about the IV therapies, which are systemic. We talked about the different labs that we offer. We offer quite a bit of different testing. We even do cancer screening. We do a lot of that. We do the thermography in our practice. I'm really big on women's health. I'm really big on women empowerment because us women, we're icons. We have to be strong. We have to be the rock for everyone. But guess where that leaves us sometimes? Exhausted. So we don't want to stay there. We want to feel good too. We want to do all of that and be Wonder Woman. And why can't we? We can have that. Just a matter of tweaking and finding out what works for you, what your body needs, having the right mindset, giving yourself time. I'm big on meditation. I meditate every morning, and I really, really hold true to that because we have to have time to ground and, put everything together and put it in perspective, and it really aligns the mind, the body, and the soul. So we women and I, we talk about that quite a bit. I have seminars in my practice all the time. I mean, we have so many different seminars. So, it's just really a holistic approach to modern medicine because that's really where the trend is going. People want natural today. They're tired of all the secondary and tertiary effects of all the medication that they've been on. And your body's a diagnostic tool. It wants to heal. Body, heal thyself. Isn't that what Hippocrates was talking about? So body, heal thyself. And that's all. And, functional medicine specialists like myself really can help put that in alignment for you. So basically what we were talking about was just really putting everything into perspective under one umbrella so that you're not going to this specialist and that specialist. And then I call that the pieces of the puzzle. And then it's just exhausting at that point, really trying to figure out Where do I go? What do I need to do with all of this? So we really help you put that together. And our practitioners, the practitioners that I employ in my practice are really, really into health integrative medicine. I just don't bring anyone on staff with me. I interview them, and every massage therapist gives me a demo. So we really have integrity with what we do in our practice, because that shows throughout. And that's why we've been at our location for going on 12 years now at the same location, which is 101 Plaza Real, Suite G in Boca Raton in the Meisner Park downtown area, Royal Palm downtown area. And so what that means is that we must be doing something right to really, be in that area, because that's not an easy area to be in and stay within. I've seen it, from ghost town to thriving and ghost town again, but it's fantastic. I love being there. I love my patients. It's about spreading love. And when you spread that sharing is caring, and caring is sharing. So I'm just huge on that. So I'm just going to go out to the mic and see if we have any callers. And let me give that number out. It's 888-565-1470. And also go on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. Like that page, and you'll see that our broadcast streaming live, as many of the other amazing broadcasts that they have all the time. Again, my name is Dr. Brazilia Lazari, and I love what I'm doing. And this field is really quite an amazing field. My new baby is basically putting our CBD lines together. CBD oils are fantastic. Our brain has natural CBD receptors. So we're facilitating a medical grade line, which is higher dosing, very, very effective. And we're putting out the e-commerce on there. We're even creating a pet line. I use it for my baby girls. I have pugs, and one is 11 years old, and she's experiencing arthritis. Ever since I've been putting her on the CBDs, amazing result. I mean, she's like a brand new dog running around and really feeling good. So I'm very big on CBDs. Again, CBD oils. So CBD stands for, the cannabinoid receptors. Actually, let me go into that. When we're looking at CBD, we can talk about that. It's really, it's been out for some time, but now it's new. It's regulated here in the state of Florida, just got legalized with respect to the medical marijuana part of that. CBDs do not have the THC component, which is what is now considered medical marijuana. So the CBD is a cannabinoid oils that we're producing, and basically what that does is it helps with inflammatory state. It helps the heart. It helps the brain for patients that have depression and any type of brain health issues. It helps the heart. It helps the GI. It helps any ailments. I mean, inflammatory states within the body, patients that have arthritis, patients that are going through chemotherapy. The results are astounding, and I see it day in and day out, which is why we decided to really go full force with this and create such an amazing line, a very regulated line. And that's important today. You want to make sure that it's regulated and the testing is done correctly on it, and the dosing and everything is right. And it's a medical grade line, so it's a higher dose, so it's very, very effective. You're seeing the results very quickly. And again, the pet line, and we're also creating a transdermal cream. I do a lot of pain management in my practice. We do acupuncture and pain management with respect to non-medication. So what we do is we do what we call biopuncture. So pain in the lower back, the neck, wherever you may have pain, we do a combination of acupuncture and injection therapy within that area with homeopathic remedies. Amazing. The whole goal of that is to get rid of inflammation in that area. And patients come from all over to come to our practice. We have patients from Orlando. I have a patient that lives in the Cayman Islands and comes in to South Florida just to come in and treat with me, because I do quite a bit. I do cranial sacral therapy. I do the biopuncture. I do a lot of the acupuncture. We do infrared. When you come into our rooms, our treatment beds are lined with biomats, which are infrared therapy. And very healing to the body. So there's infrared therapy on your above you as well. So there's a lot of healing that goes on within the body. And again, If there's a lot of inflammation, you may leave with some CBD oils. The transdermal oil is very, very effective to get rid of pain in joints, lower back, headaches, across the board. And I say that because, as I mentioned a few minutes ago, our brain naturally has CBD receptors. So as soon as it comes into the body, your body's receiving it quickly. It doesn't have to create a receptor site and then your body, facilitates that. CBDs is definitely the way to go. And I'm so thankful that finally, it's really out there on a platform and really taking its way. And again, our office will also soon become a medicinal marijuana. We have one of our MDs on staff who is getting all the testing, whatever needs to be done for that. So there's a lot of different movements that we have in our practice right now to really facilitate healing on a holistic level across the board. And so when someone comes in, it's just a real, integration of medicine and then the spa features. The spa features, you want to also have a facial. You want to feel good, and you want to just have a massage. And we do a lot of lymph drainage. And I mentioned the fascia blaster earlier. Fascia blaster is amazing because it gets rid of the ripples that most women have in this back area, behind the glutes and down the legs on the hamstrings. And certainly we have the wings on the arms. Yeah, the bat wings. They call them the bat wings. And we even do it on the face. So the fascia blaster is fantastic. We even have lasers to help burn the fat. We have radio frequency cavitation. We have laser therapy for hair removal. I mean, we try to really facilitate it all. And a lot of the facials that we do are really medical grade facials. So we do the chemical peels. And we really facilitate it all because healing is on the inside, and externally you feel good when you look good. So what we call that is turning back the hands of time. And we call that keeping your longevity. We want to be longevity. That's what we call it in our practice, longevity all the way. So our Boca chicks out there, I came out here looking a little crazy with my red face, but I'm here to show you that tomorrow, and we'll be back on the show, I'm looking fantastic, and that's how you're going to look too. So it's been a pleasure, and I'm so thankful to be here and really facilitate and really be the host this evening to really show you a lot of what's going out there in the world as far as integrative medicine, which is what we consider the new term. Integrative medicine, again, bringing in different practitioners, MDs, holistic practitioners under one umbrella, and then bringing in functional medicine, hormone therapy, IV therapy, acupuncture. I mean, we have it all under one umbrella. So it's a nice way to go, and it's very easy. So our phone number is 561-353-2265, 561-353-2265. Our address is 101 Plaza Real, Suite G, and that's in Boca Raton, 33432. And my website is BraziliaMedSpa.com. Thank you and see you soon.
Well, that's about it for today, and even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 1 p.m. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more goodwill next time. Although today's show was live, you can follow the cafe on Facebook at Brooklyn Cafe. To rewatch every minute of the show, call 866-224-5422 to talk with Dawn and Freddie S. after the closing, or to leave an order for fun for the next show. Have a meaningful day.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff,